Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Hatran Skills Center near from Teen Chowk, Nagar. Our center code is 034. I'm Ankit Sharma. Students, we were discussing about social engineering. So let's continue the topic. Further topic comes in social engineering is effective implications from this attack. So what are the effective implications from this attack? Social engineering has an adverse and serious consequences as this tactic is to coerce someone for information and lead to ill-gotten gain. The type of information social engineering can get are a user administrator, password, security keys and badges to get access to any kind of building, intellectual property such as source codes and design specifications and other research related documents, customers list and sale prospects. Confidential and private information may also be the hackers' targets for any organization. If any information gets leaked, it can be the result in various consequences such as financial losses, degrade employees' morale, and decrease customers' loyalty, etc. So these are the effective implications from this attack. And the next topic comes is behaviors. Vulnerable to social engineering. Okay, behaviors vulnerable to social engineering. So human nature and trust is the base of this attack vector. The first thing is human nature and the second thing is trust. That is the base of this attack vector. And second is fear of severe losses. There is very losses, a kind of fear. Next comes is ignoring and neglecting the intensities of social engineering makes the organization an easy target. Ignoring the things and neglecting the intensities of social engineering makes the organizations an easy target. Victims are asked for help and with due moral obligations, they fall under the prey of social engineers. So these are the behaviors. The first one, I'm repeating it again, that human nature and trust. The second is fear of severe losses. The third one is ignoring and neglecting the intensities of social engineering. The fourth one comes as victims are asked for help and with due moral obligations, they fall under the prey of social engineers. Okay, next comes as phases of social engineering attack. Phases of social engineering attack. What are the phases of social engineering attack? So research on target company, how they can attack. The first one is research and target company. Research on target company. I'm writing it here. Research on target company. So what is it? Why dumpster driving? As I told you in previous lectures, that what is shoulder surfing and dumpster driving. So in why dumpster driving and information from websites can be hacked. So this is the first social engineering attack phase that any person or attacker is searching or researching on the victim's company or firm. So the first thing he'll get to know is the dumpster driving. He can get those documents which are not being shown. The second comes is select the victim. Select the victim. So identifying any frustrated employee of the targeted company. Victim may come that frustrated employee of the targeted company, any kind of personal or professional issues any person or employee is having, so he will be the victim of that attacker, because as frustrated as the employee is, he'll be telling those kind of things of the company which are not being known to anybody else. Okay, so this is select the victim. The next comes is develop a relationship. With that selected employee, if you have selected a victim, develop a relation with that victim. Okay, then exploit the relationship. Using the relationship, sees all sensitive information and current technologies the target organization is using. Now next comes is phone systems used for social engineering. So attackers and hackers can also use a dial by name feature, which is a built-in feature in most voicemail systems to obtain information. To access the feature, hacker usually need to press 0 after calling the company's main number, and after the hacker enters someone's voicemail box. Using the phone-based social engineering techniques, attacker can protect their identities by hiding where they call from. The various ways are, the first one using residential phones, second comes is using business phones, and the third one is using VoIP, voice over internet protocol servers. Okay, so these are the phones system used. The first one comes is using residential phones. Second comes is using business phones. The third comes is using voice over internet protocol servers. Now last comes is countermeasures. So what will be the countermeasures? The first one comes with organizations can minimize the security risks by first establishing trusted frameworks for personal employee. Second comes is perform unannounced periodic framework tests. Third comes is use of proper waste management. Service to protect organization from dumpster drivers. Fourth comes is establishing security policies and protocols. Fifth one comes as training employee to defend from getting manipulated by outsiders and train them to refuse the relationship politely or to share information to stranger who may be a hacker. Okay, so trainer employee to defend from training employee. The countermeasures are, the first one is establishing trusted framework. For personal employee, perform unannounced periodic framework test, use of proper waste management service to protect organizations from dumpster drivers, establishing security policies and protocols, training employee to defend from getting manipulated by outsiders and trainees. Sorry, and train them to refuse the relationship politely or to share information to strangers who may be a hacker. So these were the countermeasures. So in today's lecture, we discussed about the effective implications from this attack, behaviors to social engineering, and phases of social engineering, phone systems used for social engineering. Okay, students. In next lecture, we'll be discussing about physical securities. Thank you.